Hey everyone, today we're going to start our last experiment. The last experiment title is Implementation of a bot for a simple medical diagnosis application. The same like we did our last experiment, which we did with student discussion. Here we're going to use it for medical purpose, where we're giving the symptom and it says which type of disease you have. So using the same softwares, Python, Flask, SQLite, and we are using Hugging Face Transformer, which is a NLP based for diagnosis. So these are the description file where we have used rule-based diagnosis, NLP-based diagnosis, optional API integration, diagnosis style, and so on. So procedure, we have to install the require library, install the require modules, and set up a database, and setting the rule-based diagnosis, and setting the NLP-based diagnosis, setting the API integration, and giving the Flask application to get the link for the Flask and run the application and view the diagnosis system. So we got 3 tasks. So we go to the program. So I will write the code because it takes time. So I will write again. So we have to install the dependency files. So this is a general library. Pip install Flask transformers dodged request, and there are some incompatibility issues for Keras and TensorFlow. So we are removing that incompatibility areas. And for TensorFlow, we are upgrading to 2.19.1, which is a stable version. So some of the files are installed already and some of them are installed now. So as we see, there are so many files are installed. So still running. Still installing the package Keras and TensorFlow. Wait for a few minutes. So it takes a quite a time. So I skipped that part. Now that dependencies were installed, as we can see the tick mark. So we are running the second code where we're importing SQLite and importing the OS to get display HTML. We're getting it from IPython dot display. So we can see we are connecting SQLite 3 to the medical diagnosis DB. We are getting a table for auto increment symptoms in test and diagnosis in test, and we get making it as primary key for the auto increment. After everything is successfully did, it will say database is data successful. Now we are making the step function 1, which is role-based diagnosis. So we are using if statement by with the function def get diagnosis symptoms. So we're getting the input if the user has fever in symptoms and cough in symptoms, and we're returning as flu or common cold. If they said only headache means in symptoms, we can return migraine or stress. Or if they said stomach in symptoms or vomiting system, return poison or gastric infection. If nothing is there means no clear mess found, consult a doctor. That is the simplest diagnosis. And the second one is we are using NLP based diagnosis. where we are using zero shot classification, and the model is Facebook's bot large model, and we are giving the what is the cause and what type of illness you have. So we're labeling it out and giving the symptoms and labels as a result and giving in the classifier. So this will be done in the CPU, and it will be doing it by using Arging face. So third and final is main dynamics function, where we are using the both role based and NLP based, calling out here and printing the symptoms what we got, got the role based and what we got more. So idea symptoms headache. So role based shows that it is a migraine or stress. In NLP's diagnosis says based on the symptoms, the most probable condition is migraine. So it says migraine. So we can give another way also. Let me tell you. Run this area. So we got the symptoms fever. So road-based answer diagnosis shows no clear match from consulted doctor. The NLP-based shows the most common conditions flu. Oh, sorry, I didn't give the full word. Fever and cough. So in road-based, we give flu or common cold. NLP shows it's most probably a flu. So this is it, and we are calling off this section for conversational AI. Thank you for your patience and guidance. I hope you all enjoyed our live section. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe this channel.